heroes and heroines of all ages. When the world tells you to get a life, you're always welcome at the One Up Block. My name is Dan the Man, your host, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. When we last left off, we took on Tan Line Island, and we didn't really get too far into it because we had a case of mistaken identity. We were mistaken for a portly princess, which we looked absolutely nothing like, and it was hilarious. But now we're going to be moving forward. You may be asking yourself why we are in the shop back on Scuttletown, and that's because, if you can see at the top right, I have my max money right now, and I did want to show off a couple of things before we moved forward. So right now, I wanted to show off that the animation for your pistol actually changes based on the upgrade. So now it's red, and I can keep upgrading it now, which I will. This is the only reason why we're still here in town, is because I wanted to show you guys this. But if we get another pistol tune-up, it is now blue with electricity. And if we get one more upgrade, it should be a purple, right? Yep, big and purple. So look at that. Boom. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. So that's pretty sweet. There's nothing else we can really get that's important right now, honestly. Well, we can get power kick, I guess. I don't even know how to do that. Hold on. How do a power... What? Wait, what? What? How? Oh. Is there a shortcut? Can you... I think you just press L1 and R1 and she just eats food. I mean, that sucks because she just wasted my food, but... let's go see if we can look at the power kick, see how to do it. Power kick? Backdash? Oh, heavy kick. Holding up while pressing circle to perform a mighty kick. Okay, let's do it. Oh, good. I'm sure that's very similar to a move that you can get in the first game, maybe the second game, but I'm pretty sure it's probably just as useless, so we're probably not even going to use it all that much. So that's good, I guess. Not really, but hey, we have it now. But we've upgraded everything. We also got the backdash, which is this. And that's pretty much it. So with that out of the way, we can move on. I also grinded out some items, as you can probably see here. We have 6 super monster milks, which are super good. And I also got nothing else, really. We're also going to go get our heart squid upgrade before we do this, because we're about to go into a dungeon. And it's not that I need the heart squid. Not that I'm about to stroke my ego or anything, because I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm super badass at Shantae, and I don't take shit from nobody. I'm about to just wreck face. Even though I'm totally saying that, and you should know that I am the best. But I wanted to make sure I have all the health I can have, so I can show off boss strategies before I actually take them out in one go. So back to Tan Line Island we go. And we actually have to walk through, so boo boo boo. I also bought all the upgrades for my whip, my hair whip, and my damage, so now I whip at the speed of light, and I also do a shit ton of damage, which is really good at this point in the game. If you want to grind out and get that at this point, it's super sweet. It's never a bad idea to get damage and speed, because with that you can take these girls out in 3 hits. And I'm doing poorly for some reason. I'm not hitting them for enough damage. This is the particular spot where I grinded out monster milks. So if you can get her in the right rhythm, which I'm not doing right now, you want to walk past here, go back, come up to her, and then whip the shit out of her when she's in the corner, and she'll drop stuff, and you can just basically keep doing this. You can also hit that squid over there, and he'll drop bento boxes sometimes. So if you need health items and you want to grind them out while trying to get some super monster milks, which are also super good, you can just kill that guy and just go back and forth. Would highly recommend. Yeah, I would highly recommend if you are uncertain of your skills. No judgment, no judgment. But for now, we're going to be moving on to the dungeon. Which, yeah, I mean, spoiler, I guess, but you guys knew. There's got to be a dungeon on this island, right? We can't go down here yet. That's a skill that we don't have. But you can probably guess that we might be getting a skill that relates to that on this island. Maybe, perhaps? So this part's kind of annoying. If you get hit in the air and get knocked back into the quicksand, you're kind of screwed. But here's the secret. Yeah, suffocate yourself, and hey, look, we got ourselves another cackle bat. Don't get off of there. Stupid cackle bat. This is what happens when you try to defy me. You get screwed, and then I get your soul. That's about the size of that, really. You don't ever mess with Daniel the Manual, alright? But if you have recovery, then you're not really in danger of sinking into the sand, so you don't really have to worry about it. Boom. We can basically just skip all the enemies up to this point until we get to the dungeon. There's really no reason to fight any of these unless you need something like health items or whatever. You can take your time to stop and fight them, but there's no necessary. It's not necessary to do so. And coming to the end, we are now here in the dungeon. Ba-boom! So, of course, we still can't get down there. And just to show it off, if you use a pike ball, this will not destroy these blocks. So, don't think that that's going to help you out at all, because it will not. Alright. So, this dungeon is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. There's a couple of secrets in here that are kind of bullshit, which I will be pointing out because you'll see it. But these platforming sections right here can get kind of hairy really quickly. Like, you have to be, like, on point or else you're gonna, like, be screwed. See? But you kind of have to be up here in the first place before doing this one's even possible. So you want to hit that, and then... Alright, maybe it's hit that, then hit that. Your pike ball can hit the blocks and make them spin around, but it's really unreliable, I think, so don't even do it. You can probably use a super pike ball, and that might work better. I'm not entirely sure, but, I mean, you know, do what you gotta do. Do what you do, but watch my shoes, you know what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. I think... Is this the area with the map? Yeah, this is the area with the map. I don't want to pass this up. Some people might need this map, Dan. This is what I was talking about, though, where the secrets in this level are kind of shit. Oh, yeah. You would never really think to go into there unless you were paying super attention. And I almost pass it up, and I'm the one doing the Let's Play. Isn't that great? Isn't that just a gravy? These platforms are kind of dumb. You kind of have to time it or else you're going to get stabbed. They're on like a little rhythm with when they come out and go back in. I think we have the map right. That leads us to the other side of the room, which we don't want to do yet. You want to stay on your side of the room as long as possible to make sure you've collected everything, because you when you come over here, unlock a door and ba-boom. So now we can traverse backwards. Yep. I'm so used to playing this mode that you unlock. I can't really talk about it, but I'm not even, have I talked about it? I hope not. That's kind of a spoiler, and I want to talk about it later, but you know what? Never mind. I'm shutting my mouth. I'll talk about it later. Yeah, we have to go up, I think. Yep. Rip. 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 Yeah, you thought you were good. You thought you were gonna get me, enemy, but that is not the case. Boom. 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 Is this the area? I don't know. Oh, you know what? This might not be the area, but this is the area where... Oh, crud. I messed that up super hard. Let's try that again. Boop. 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 A hop, a skip, a jump. Get on my level, it's probably just another key. It's exactly what it was. It was just a key. But this is where one of those secrets are. Yeah. What in the hell was supposed to tell you were able to do that? Like, real talk. You would never know that this hard squid is here. There's no hint. It's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, sure. What tells you that there's a hole down there? Nothing. That's the thing. Nothing tells you. But we'll have to come back here because we don't have the right tools to get through this, obviously, because it's those destructible blocks that we can't get because you have to bend down to get them. But it looks like we might be able to do something up here. Yep. Maybe? Nope, I was wrong. I was entirely wrong. Don't listen to me. I have a map. I just looked at the map. What am I, stupid? Uh-oh, splicers. So, if you're familiar with the Sonic series, yeah, splicers are in this game apparently. Doesn't that suck? So now that we've got both of the eyes open, we can go up here and go into the middle and go down and further progress ourselves through the stage. There's another scorpion lady if you're low on monster milk, which gross, you know what I mean? But so far, this really has just been straightforward. Aside from the secrets, which are kind of stupid, like you would never figure them out unless you knew they were there in the first place or you looked it up. Aside from that, everything else is pretty straightforward. So that's good. I like me a straightforward dungeon that doesn't have me getting lost, because I would rather be just doing some platform puzzling instead of actually, I can't do this yet. I would rather be doing platform challenges in a platformer rather than solving super complex puzzles and getting lost in a dungeon, which I'm sure you guys would agree with. And here we have our next item. Risky Scimitar. While in the air, press L2 to break through blocks. So, yep, we just got a ground pound, basically. Boom, boom, boom. We pogo stick on it. Break all the blocks. It's magical, really. It's so magical. I gotta remember to save after this episode because holy shit, I had to do a lot of work over again. So hopefully this episode comes out right, because if not, I'm screwed. I gotta do a lot of grinding over again. Wait, ooh, we need to go back this way because we can get further in there because we have the ground pound. I almost forgot. We could have skipped that entirely. Could we? Could we have skipped it? Do we have a key? We do not have a key. I couldn't have. Never mind. I actually have to come back this way. It forces me. But the thing about those platforms now is we can use the ground pound to get across them. So, yay. Isn't that nice? All right, slap, slap. You gotta be quick on the draw. Boink. You can actually just float over these, really. Whoop. That's what I love about the pirate items in Pirate's Curse, is they're so versatile. You can use them to do some... What the... Did I just hear a whistle? Alright, I'm scared. I hope that was like my tablet or something, because I was like, what the funkin' waggle? We've already been here. We need to just go up. Go back up. Stupid mummy dudes. You can't hurt me because you're stupid and we're not able to hit me. You big dumb. Also, can we just talk about the parallax scrolling in the background? Like, I love these backgrounds for Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. They're so good looking. So, if you ever get a chance, and if you want to go back and watch some old episodes that I did, like, in particular, one of my favorites is right before you go into the dungeon on Spiderweb Island, right? The dungeon is where you fed that thing through the bars, right? And if you look behind that, there's just this big castle, and it looks super cool. That kind of stuff touches me. I'm an artist, you see. I love beautiful, beautiful art things. And that's the way it's always gonna stay, baby. So our next, what do we call it? Secret is actually in this area. If you notice that some of the bricks are darker colored, you can't break through those. Those are just permanently there. But if you stay to the left, being careful not to get hit too much, you can actually... Screw those guys. There's a heart squid. Ba-boom, baby! That one's another hard one, but I mean, I guess technically you should be breaking all the blocks just to see what would happen, you know? But still, it's kind of one of those hidden ones that would be difficult to find. Oh no, a splicer. I hate these guys. I really don't understand how you fight them properly. And these chicks are pretty easy to deal with because they, you know... Oh, shoot. Can I eat a... Yep, there we go. I don't want to die. Not tonight. I've got stuff to do. I've got stuff to do and people to see. Not dying tonight, boys. Okay, so I was confused for a split second. But Here we have a very Mario-esque lifting and shrinking, a crush puzzle, where the walls will eventually crush you if you don't get into a hidey hole. It's very Super Mario World. I can appreciate a good Super Mario World thing, right? Can't you? Okay, so I don't really need to heal. I know the boss is coming up, because there's nothing else for us to do here. But it's going to give us all kinds of hearts to heal up. But I don't need them, because I'm super good at this game, you see. Squid Baron, you're here? You better believe I am. Why? What about the vacation? I'm hanging it up. Goodbye, dreams. See you never. But you can't just give up on your dreams. What about the frolicking beach bunnies? And old sailors and unbuttoned third buttons? I thought all that meant something to you. Answer me this. How much map have you traveled? What do you mean? How full are your pockets? About half, right? Half full? Filler boss. It's my destiny. I see that now. I won't try to escape it. You're scaring me. You and me both. But I won't hide from fate. I'm going to be the best filler boss of all time. Old hat. Recycled moves. All of it. Bring it on, sister. Let's boogie down. Squid Baron, reoccurring rascal, concerned parent. So here's Squid Baron fighting very similar to how he has in the past. He'll jump across the area, and then he'll do ground pounds that have shockwaves that come out of them. And that's pretty much it. After he finishes one of his cycles, he'll go back and do the other moves, and eventually he will just start eating food again to heal himself. And that's your chance to just wail on him. Which, if you have some upgrades to your strength, he's down pretty easily, but Squid Baron 2.0. So shit's about to get real. Now he has a metal shell, but it's pretty much, it's not as difficult as it looks. He still does the same attacks. The only difference is now you can't hit him. You do 0 damage no matter what you do. But to stop this from happening, all you really have to do is get over him and, well, shit. You probably figured this out, but you just get over him and stab him with your scimitar. You can do that right from the beginning, which is pretty funny, because it basically just makes that form moot. But he'll transform and put the shell on, and then immediately you just use a scimitar and take it off. That's it. That's literally all there is to this fight. He's not too threatening. Poor Squid Baron. He is a filler boss. Through and through. But at least he wears his badge with pride. I salute you, Squid Baron. Sorry, but you forced me to fight. What, did I break something? We're amazing! That beatdown, it was just what I needed to reawaken my fighting spirit. I'm a great filler boss today, and I can be an even better one tomorrow. Imagine, I could paint myself blue and play the part of the ice variant. I could shadow clone myself and swap between bodies. I could reappear at the end of an adventure in a boss rush. Maybe show up as a common thug later, you know, to make you feel really, really powerful. I'm bursting with potential. This is only chapter 1 in the book of the encyclopedia that is my life. Hitting you helped? Purple-haired warrior maiden, you are my true inspiration. I must go. Take this. You got the Mudbog Island map. Hooray! You are my best beautiful tomboy woman. Fare thee well. See ya! So I'm glad we're just buds. Sky is probably back in Sequin Land by now, and I don't see Roddy Tops anywhere. I guess I'll head back to the dock. So yeah, with that we can actually head back to Sequin Land or not Sequin Land, what's it called? Shit. Fudge. I can't, Scuttletown, that's the name. I almost forgot the name of the town. Look at me being great at this game. But we can actually just use a pirate thingy and go back. Just kaboosh. Whee! I'm not sure how we get on the ship with a pirate flare, because that wouldn't bring the ship closer to the shore. That's impossible, right? So, how the fuck? I'm back! If you're through wasting time, maybe we can finally get back to work. What happened to Sky and Roddy Tops? Let's just say I showed them the door. Would you relax? They're fine. Now, did you find the Den of Evil? Yep. And you destroyed the evil residing inside? Or there, sorry. More or less. I see you found my blade as well. Wish I'd had that earlier. I'd have spilled the innards of a certain incompetent chieftain. You make a lousy pirate. Let's have a look at that map. You gave the Mudbog map. And that's the next spot we have to go to, Mudbog Island, which is pretty sweet, but that Shantae kind of hinted that we need to go back to Scuttletown, so let's go check around and see what's up. Let's go see what Sky's up to. Specifically, she said to talk to Sky, so I'm gonna see if there's anything here to talk about. Promise me you'll never ever speak to those embarrassing desert princess... Oh, speak of those embarrassing desert princess outfits again. I promise. You mean this one, right? Okay. Well, let's go talk to Mimic. Uncle Mimic! Well, I'm back at my dead-end job working for your uncle. Bolo. It's true. Nobody needs me. There's never enough hero work. No offense. I've pretty much blown every chance that's come down the pike. Not only that, but Sky says I missed out on some kind of adventure. Sounds like even Risky Boots was in on that. Aw, Bolo, you've got it all wrong. It was mostly like a girl adventure. It was really hot there. And we all got trapped and had to wear these little metal bathing suits. Just leave me alone. Bolo. Maybe I should try building a steam engine again. Yeah, how about no? How about we not do that? That turned out poorly for everybody. Alright, so as far as I can tell, there's really no hint on what we should do next here, like I thought there might be. I just wanted to make sure and check it out beforehand, but yeah. Now we need to make our way to the Mudbog Island, which, spoiler alert, I freaking hate this place, but that's neither here nor there because that's all the time we have for this one. A hero's work is never done. Join me again next time as we continue to tackle Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Later days, everybody.